Ladies and gentlemen, the processional of the 121st Spring Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair A.G. Rudd, bearing the University Mace, a traditional symbol of authority. His honor guard includes Taylor Christensen, the president of Associated Students of Washington State University, and Melanie Thornton, president of the Graduate and Professional Student Association. This is the second of 3 graduation ceremonies being held today. At this ceremony, we are recognizing students from the College of Arts and Sciences. There are 778 undergraduates, 27 masters, and 35 doctoral students, representing 49 different degree fields. 69 students received their degrees online through the global campus. In addition to the ceremonies being held today, WSU Spokane and the College of Pharmacy held ceremonies for their graduates earlier this week. WSU Tri-Cities and Vancouver campuses will hold their ceremonies today. This evening, the College of Veterinary Medicine will hood their professional candidates, and WSU Everett will honor their graduates next Saturday, May 13th. We proudly salute all WSU graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, the President's Platform Party is now entering the Coliseum. William Andrewski, Dean, Graduate School. Daryl DeWald, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Kathy McKay, Interim Dean of Students. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Ray Acuna Luna, Chair, Administrative Professional Advisory Council. Diane Kolb, President, Alumni Association. Dennis Moten, President, Associated Students of Washington State University Global Campus. Asif Chowdhury, Vice President, International Programs. John Gardner, Vice President, University Advancement and Chief Executive Officer, WSU Foundation. Mary Jo Gonzalez, Vice President, Student Affairs. Christopher Keene, Vice President, Research. Sashi Pillay, Vice President, Information Technology Services and Chief Information Officer. Phil Weiler, Vice President, Marketing and Communications. Brett Blankenship, Regent. Ryan Durkin, Regent. Scott Carson, Regent. Daniel Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President. And Kirk Schultz, President, Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and college sign bearers please lower your signs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn
And will the audience please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University Alma Mater. We will be led by vocal performance major and graduating senior, Andrew Turner.
Washington, my Washington, the crimson and the gray. 'Tis the songs of memory that we sing today. When the sad hours come to you and sorrows round you play, just sing the song of Washington, the crimson and the gray. Just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray.
And ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Now, please extend a warm Cougar welcome to Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University.
Good afternoon. As President of Washington State University, I would like to welcome the graduating class of 2017 to the 121st Spring Commencement Ceremony and thank you all for attending this truly celebratory occasion. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of our great university. We honor students from around the state, the nation, and the world on reaching this important milestone in their lives. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who played major roles in these women and men attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to a senior member of our Board of Regents, Scott Carson. Regent Carson, please come forward.
Thank you, President Schultz. Hello and welcome, students. It is indeed an honor to be with you here today to celebrate your success at Washington State University. Congratulations on behalf of the Regents. We wish you well and know you will do well in all future endeavors. I would like to take just a moment and introduce two other members of the Board of Regents that are with us this morning. Regent Brett Blankenship, from Washtenaw, a town we've all driven through many times, and Regent Ryan Durkin from Seattle. Thank you. You may be seated.
So please give me a big Cougar round of applause recognizing our Regent and the important role they play in the university. Thank you. Appreciate y'all being here today. Commencement is always a special event, and behind every student is an important supporting cast. So this time I ask all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here to please stand, and please stand. These, yes, give them a big round of applause. These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the collegiate life of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is of the utmost importance to our university. Once again, let's recognize these employees and thank them for their contribution to the success of our graduates and of Washington State University. Another round of applause, please, and please be seated. Thank you. It's also obvious from the attendance today that these graduates have a lot of support outside of WSU. So this is the audience participation part of our commencement ceremony. So we're going to ask people to stand, so make sure you listen for the appropriate time. So to begin, next Sunday is Mother's Day, so we'd ask all Cougar moms to please stand. There you go. And remain standing, remain standing. Cougar grandmothers, Cougar great-grandmothers, please also stand, yes. How about the Cougar dads? Stand up, you bet. Big round of applause. Cougar grandfathers and great-grandfathers as well. Cougar husbands, wives, partners, family, friends, children. And anybody else, if you're sitting down, it's time to stand up and cheer. So, thank you. We applaud all of you for a job well done. Thank you, and please be seated. I join everyone here in congratulating today's graduates. We are proud of each and every one of you. Now I turn the program over to Dr. Daniel Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University. Dan?
Well, thank you, President Schultz. To welcome this class, I am pleased to introduce Melanie Thornton, the President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Taylor Christensen, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University, Dennis Moten, President of the Associated Students of WSU Global Campus, and Diane Kolb, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Melanie?
I am here today to celebrate the graduate and professional students. Now, take a moment to realize that you are part of approximately 10% of the population to achieve this. You are also part of the only group motivated enough to be a student for at least 20 years. That motivation has driven you to be the best teachers, researchers, veterinarians, and students. And as students, you have been trained to question everything. You have questioned your field, your professors, your advisors, your peers, and sometimes even your sanity. And like you, I have some questions. Who are we? What are we about? How can we make a difference in this world? How do we work together? And how do we keep our balance in a world that is constantly in flux? The answers to your question constantly change depending on where you are in life. And while life might always change, your desire to question will not. And as a graduate of Washington State University, your questions will continue to guide cutting-edge research, life-saving technological advances, social justice efforts, and your ability to contribute to the global community. To all the undergraduates, thank you for challenging us, teaching us, and learning with us. To the graduate and professional students of Washington State University, never forget what your efforts have meant to this great institution. Never give up on your aspirations and dreams, and never stop questioning. I admire you, I respect you, and I congratulate you. You make WSU proud. Go Cougs!
Good afternoon and congratulations to the class of 2017. I am honored to be with you this afternoon and am so proud of how hard you have all worked to get to this moment. Each one of you deserves to be celebrated. Thank you to the family, friends, faculty, and staff that supported all of us graduates through this journey and walked alongside us till this point. Your love and support makes this celebration possible. To the graduates, Do you remember the moment when you first got here to WSU? The first time you walked on campus, when you looked around and everything was new and amazing? The historic red brick buildings towered over you and everything you saw made you feel really small? Think back to when you walked into your first college classroom and thought to yourself, what have I gotten myself into? Think back to the moment you said goodbye to your family. For many of us, it was the first time they left us on our own. Do you remember the feelings of overwhelming fear or the mix of anxiety and excitement at the start of a new season of your life? But do you also remember, as the semester moved forward, how quickly your confidence began to grow? How your passion for education sparked a fire inside of you? How you invested in and built friendships, some deeper than you had ever experienced? You took and hopefully aced a few tests, joined organizations, and began to see the world around you through a different perspective. Your fear had turned into a poise, and you felt a sense of self-assurance. You knew you could tackle college despite the challenges it would bring. And now, as you sit here together, some of you may be experiencing some of the same feelings you experienced when you first got to campus. You may feel a sense of doubt with where life is going to lead you next, a fear that you aren't prepared, and uneasiness about the unknown that comes with the future. For some, today might feel like the end of some of the best moments of your life, the end of some friendships, the end of everything you've ever known for the past 4 or 5 years you've called Pullman home. And while this is the ending of a chapter, this is also the beginning of something so much greater. The word commencement means beginning or start, and that is exactly what we're celebrating today, the start of a new, terrifying yet thrilling chapter of your life. My hope is that you believe more than ever that when life gets too comfortable, you aren't growing. Being challenged is what sparks growth in our lives. Living a life in which you take bold risks is a life marked by exhilaration, joy, and immeasurable transformation. Coming to WSU, each of us has had a different experience. Some of us came here alone, some with a small group of friends, and some walked around campus and saw 5 people we knew right away. One of the most special things about today is that we are all leaving here together, all a part of the Cougar family. And this family isn't limited to the people sitting around you. It isn't limited to the city lines of Pullman. It expands all over the world. This family will always be with you, no matter where we go. A dear friend who graduated from WSU 2 years ago said to me, "Too many people in those seats race off to climb the next mountain. I challenge you to take 1 week, maybe more, to celebrate the peak you're on. Enjoy this view, because dang, you deserve it." My greatest hope for each and every one of us is that the challenges and triumphs we face during our collegiate experience continue to shape and influence wherever we go next. Enjoy this milestone today. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. We have a lot to celebrate today. As always, go Cougs.
Finally, you are here with family, friends, staff, and loved ones to celebrate. Today, this graduation serves as an opportunity to recognize the accomplishments which may have taken anywhere from 4 years to 40 years to complete. You have succeeded, you have persevered, you have survived, and now finally you get to celebrate. Finally, tomorrow, when you wake, there will be a different feeling, one which questions, do I really have nothing to turn in? Finally, no more deciding whether to sleep tonight or if an all-night study session is in order. Finally, free to be able to go see a movie or catch up on a favorite TV show. Finally, no more sweating and praying that you will receive the grade you are looking for. Finally, through all the work, through all the spouses, through all the kids, we finish writing those final speeches, of course asking for forgiveness because they are turned in late, just like this one. Finally, we will all be able to say that we are graduates of Washington State University. And finally, to sum it all up, we can say loudly and with pride, go Cougs!
Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2017. It is my honor to be among the first to welcome you to the Cougar alumni family, a family that is 200,000 strong. As president of the WSU Alumni Association, I encourage you to use the vast Cougar network to help you in your career and personal pursuits. You'll be pleasantly surprised to find out just how much Cougar alumni want to help you succeed. The Alumni Association has 53 chapters and clubs across the United States, making it easy to connect and stay connected to your fellow Cougars wherever you go. We invite you to visit the Alumni Center, which is open today until 6 o'clock this evening. Bring your family and friends and visit with fellow Cougars, grads, and alumni. Ring the victory bell to celebrate your victory and take advantage of a terrific photo opportunities the Alumni Center has to offer. Once again, congratulations and go Cougs.
Well, thank you, Melanie, Taylor, Dennis, and Diane. The seniors graduating today can tell you that their education at Washington State University was not simply about text and textbooks. Students, groups, activities, and events all contribute to a student's experience. Achilleo Vinson Senior Scholarship Fund, WSU Foundation, has a few words for us about the class of 2017 gift to Washington State University.
Thank you. Thank you, Provost Bernardo. I'm proud to be graduating from Washington State University. I believe that each of us has been challenged to show our Cougar pride in a number of ways through our time here at WSU. I personally elected to show my pride by making a donation to the Senior Scholarship Fund. The Senior Scholarship Fund is a way for seniors to pay it forward and make the dreams of future Cougs come true, and I want to be part of that. Class of 2017, I ask that each of us continue to embody the Cougar spirit by showing our pride in many ways. You should attend future events, share experience with future Cougs, and one day, when the time is right, give back to our alma mater in a way that's meaningful for you. For all the ways you have challenged and inspired during your time here at WSU, and for the many lives you inspire as WSU alumnus, remember to always share your Cougar pride. Thank you, and as always, go Cougs.
Well, thank you, Achilleo, and thank you, graduates. We are proud of our students. Those carrying the Gonfalon banners today are outstanding students chosen for their high academic achievements, dedication, and service to their class. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Casey McNicholas, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Political Science, representing the College of Arts and Sciences. And Natalie Feeney, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, is representing the Honors College. Congratulations, Casey and Natalie. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the various honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by some of our graduating students. These symbols represent high academic achievement and membership within various prestigious academic organizations and groups. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of crimson and silver. Should be gray, but that's okay, I guess. Would the scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any National Honor Society, please stand and remain standing. And would any student who is the first university graduate in your family please stand and remain standing? And would any student earning 2 or more degrees today please stand and remain standing? And any student receiving their degree through the global campus or another WSU campus, please stand and remain standing. And any student who served in our nation's armed forces or as a dependent of one of our armed forces members, please stand and remain standing. And any students whose hometown is not in the United States, please stand and remain standing. And finally, any student can honestly admit there was a class they did not actually go to, please stand and remain standing. I think we have them all standing now. Everyone, a round of applause for all of our 2017 graduates. You may be seated. For those graduating today, their families and their friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay the entire event out of courtesy and respect for those we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Dr. William Andrzejewski, Dean of the Graduate School.
Thank you, Provost Bernardo. Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when I call your groups? Doctor of Philosophy, all PhDs, Masters of Arts, Masters of Fine Arts, Masters of Public Affairs, Masters of Science. President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advanced degrees as identified. Please be seated.
The College of Arts and Sciences, presented by Dean Darrell DeWald.
Will all of the undergraduate candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. Please be seated.
Before conferring the degrees, the last few Go Cougs were a little on the weak side, so we're going to try one more time before I confer your degrees. So Go Cougs. I'll bet they heard that at that other university in Seattle, so great job. So upon recommendation of the faculty and by authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended with all its privileges and obligations. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please come forward? The candidates' names will be announced by Lori Wiest, Professor and Director of Choral Activities, and Stephen Steer, Associate Professor of Politics, Philosophy, and Public Affairs. Diplomas will be presented by Dean William Andrewski and Associate Dean Lori Karras.
Trevor Bond, Doctor of Philosophy, History, hooded by Professor Robert McCoy.
Mohammed Sharif, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professor John Streamus.
Ian Lundholm, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics, hooded by Professor Libby Knott.
Liseth Gutierrez, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professors Linda Heidenreich and Nishant Shahani.
Spencer Payton, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics, hooded by Professors Libby Knott and Kimberly Vincent.
Tiffany Christian, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professor Pamela Toma.
Maverick Terrazas, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor David Thiessen.
Jorge Enrique Moraga, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professor Rory Ung.
Amin Kamichi, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor Brian Somm.
Awoka Asoma, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, hooded by Professor Andrew Duff.
Aaron Gunderson, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor Philip Marston.
Justin Poinsett, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, hooded by Professor Dave Evans.
Lacey Hubbard Maddox, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science, hooded by Professor Claudia Lieb.
Karen Biggs, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, hooded by Professor Erica Crespi.
Yadira Oliveira, Doctor of Philosophy, Prevention Science, hooded by Professor Thomas Powell.
Tyler Biggs, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Ming Xian.
Candice Finale, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, hooded by Professor Bruce Wright.
Lindsay Neal, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Natalie Wall.
Alyssa Norris, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, hooded by Professor David Marcus.
Trevor Omoto, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Natalie Wall.
Kayla Robertson, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, hooded by Professor Maureen Schmitter-Edgecombe.
Kevin Swearingen, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Natalie Wall.
Maria Andrea Arenero Piedra, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, hooded by Professor Masha Gardstein.
Jeffrey Berry, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Zachariah Hayden and Afton Caford.
Nora Erickson, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, hooded by Professor Masha Gardstein.
Andrea Walker, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice and Criminology, hooded by Professor Craig Hemmons.
Laina Huffaker, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, hooded by Professor Paul Kwan.
Wesley McCann, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice and Criminology, hooded by Professor Craig Hemmons.
Alexander Spradlin, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, hooded by Professor Carrie Cutler.
Michael Campagna, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice and Criminology, hooded by Professor Zachariah.
And Bittinger, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Jennifer Schwartz.
Joelle Moen, Doctor of Philosophy, English, hooded by Professor Donna Campbell.
Anthony Vega, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Jennifer Schwartz.
Matthew Fry, Doctor of Philosophy, English, hooded by Professor Patricia Erickson.
Young Chong Ting, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Eric Johnson.
PhD graduates can now be seated. And will the candidates for the master's degree please come forward?
Curtis Hardy, Master of Arts, English.
Laura Prejean, Master of Fine Arts.
PJ Kelly, Master of Arts, Music.
Haley Black, Master of Fine Arts.
Mark Henderson, Master of Arts, Music.
Stephen Cohen, Master of Fine Arts.
Ryan Strong, Master of Arts, Political Science.
Anna Cunningham, Master of Fine Arts.
Ian Kiefer, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Jan Wayne Lane, Master of Fine Arts.
Nicholas Treesh, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Forrest Heller.
Carrie Farrellito, Master of Science, Biology.
Dakota Mose, Master of Science, Psychology.
Piawit Mooncom, Master of Arts, Anthropology.
Osama Fakron, Master of Science, Mathematics.
Sydney Hansen, Master of Arts, Anthropology.
John Ibanez, Master of Arts, Foreign Languages and Cultures.
Chia Randice Hinchcliffe, Master of Arts, Anthropology.
Erica Gallegos, Master of Arts, Foreign Languages and Cultures.
Hannah McIntyre, Master of Arts, Anthropology.
Sai Prudvi Oruganti Sai Prakash, Master of Science, Statistics.
Tiffany Alvarez, Master of Arts, Anthropology.
Jason McDougall, Master of Arts, Music.
Larissa Gribbett, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Max Minig, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Maria Rebecca Orozco, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Diplomas will be presented by Dean Darrell DeWald and Senior Associate Dean Paul Whitney.
Dennis Moten II, Social Sciences.
Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology, Austin Bailey.
Bachelor of Arts. Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Digital Technology and Culture. Jared Sharp.
Jalina Hannick.
Tihani Kandam Moore.
Akelio Vinson.
Byron Howell.
Kenji Lota.
Eric Lemus Luna.
Kiro Gwynns.
Alex Weber.
Jesse Van Devanter.
Jordan Trujillo.
Crystal Pearson.
Catalina White.
Gloria Vasquez Barker.
David Lee.
Zachary Schramm.
Sydney Elliott.
Laura Prosser.
Dakota Rice.
Miguel Ortiz.
Annalise Holloman.
Jessica Atkins.
Jillian Thegis.
Taryn Clapet.
William Locke.
Bachelor of Science in Biology, Stephanie Kortner.
Austin Cheesus.
Tessa Sanders.
Savannah Wright.
Casey Janicki.
Mark Midget.
Taylor Studzinski.
McKenna Morton.
Jesse McGladry.
Tyler Nelson.
Carmina Ibanez.
Patrick Ota.
Ankit Litron.
Alexa Berg.
Maggie Godsey.
Leota Hill.
Sky Sompels.
Jamie Marks,
Mia Rickman,
Abigail Rosales Valentine,
Caitlin Tu,
Jonathan Nunez,
Ashley Wynn,
Justin Lee,
Molly Boo,
Mauricio Harris Martilla,
Janie Sue,
Katie Malberg.
Chloe Williams.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English.
Bernice Kleiss,
Catherine Cruz,
Alexandria Wexler,
Darcy Malberg,
Quinn Wilson,
Anna Cloud,
Cameron Coe,
Caitlin Hunsaker,
Erica Palmer,
Taylor Thibodeau,
Diana Dolpenberg,
Latia Holmes,
Katie Fowler,
Christian Breed,
Shendi Kwang,
John Bush,
Marlene Garcia,
Connor Skaggs,
Haley Delgado,
Zoe March,
David Saldivar,
Alan Moneypon,
Sharanjit Desi,
Gamaliel Rodriguez,
Keenan Mert,
Emily Shamazo,
Madeline Holmes,
Jace Bonagovsky,
Gabriella Drilovich,
Justice Phillips,
Michaela Holmes,
Emily Page,
McKenna Smith,
Kendra Flaherty,
Naomi Sato,
Caitlin Ellsworth,
Scott Willis,
Stacia Winchester,
Terrell Ware,
Heather Sperling,
Samantha Romero Sabo,
Laureen Getzen,
Lee Greer,
Amanda Scott,
Tim Wilson,
Victoria Duran,
Cassidy Burde,
Holly Madison,
Courtney Ferris,
Sophia Price,
Paige Singhose,
Haley Benningfield,
Emily Elsasser,
Brittany Anderson,
Deanna Bailey,
Connor Rich.
Lee Davis.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Arts in Fine Arts. Jirying Shu,
Ricky Poole,
Bryce Howell,
Mauricila Silva,
Nicole Peterson,
Kirkland Devers,
Christina Salgrelis,
Clarice Schaefer,
Caroline Villadaki,
Jonathan Gardner,
Victoria De Leon,
Joseph James,
Janelle Prunita,
Mariama Chavez,
Julie Smith,
Kendall Johnson,
Jennifer Joe,
Johanna Habtom,
Victor Indenso.
Bright Johnson.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Foreign Languages and Cultures. Jenwick Chu,
Christine Felix,
Daniel Vossler,
John Whelan,
Daniela Gonzalez,
Haley Johnson,
Alexandria Sinotis Butler,
Jordana Damon,
Allison Ruster,
Brant Johnson,
Kathleen Lee.
Matthew Resendez,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Arts in Music. Marika Verkemer,
Sean Summers,
Anna Prihodki,
Cassandra Hempel.
Joseph Lloyd,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Zoology. Abby Robacher,
Andrew Turner,
Ashley Bradshaw,
Andrew Dodge,
Kelsey Bernard,
Jacob Schuler,
Mary D'Angelo,
Kendra DeBolt,
Kenneth Hobbs,
Maureen Crow.
Richard Jensen.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. Zachary Doring,
Larissa Steen,
Timothy Kusi,
Marissa and Bruno Bernhofer,
Alexandra Lee,
Mara McDermott,
Kevin Simeon,
Devin Notow,
Samantha Dilly,
Deanna DiBellonia,
Natalie Feeney,
Winter Heron,
Modesty Gomez.
Hannah Krogstad.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Brandon Schaefer,
Emily Larson,
Jason Handy,
Brianna Little,
Nicholas Gagne,
Emily Hull,
Thomas Eiler,
Griselda Samano,
Cody Byram,
Crystal Chugoya,
Adam Field,
Sierra Showen,
Daniel DiLeonardo,
Benita Veach,
Christopher Schultz,
Victoria Fisher,
Joshua Winter,
Aaron Nixon,
Kane Hackett,
Landra Evans,
Thomas Arbuckle,
Alexis Walney,
Jesse Martorano,
Chandler Putnam,
Olivia Parrish,
Abby Villegas,
Cameron Murray,
Raymond Torres,
Alex Marable,
Linnea Nixon,
Kathleen Sampson,
Elizabeth McGill,
Marlene Guillen,
Emily Sanders,
Emily Grupp,
Madeline Johnson,
Samuel Watanabe,
Jenny Hickey,
Samuel Duggan,
Marissa Filipowitz,
Eden Kelshaw,
Cameron Wills,
Austin Brown,
Brianne Doherty,
Bernisa Abansi,
Annalise Bruning,
Consuelo Vega,
Anna Hoover,
Peter Haller,
Elisa Lopez,
Fadomo Ali,
Kayla Cribben.
Christine Brody,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in General Science.
Miriam
Brenton
Alcini.
Bradley,
Lena Weiss,
Sydney Matush,
Friday Gilbert,
Fatumata Jane,
Anna Nicole Tanselli,
Sarah Alobidi,
Catherine Culbertson,
Dante Kessler,
Mahid Ashquar,
Stephanie Sue,
Danielle Romero,
Catherine Larson,
Charisma Seno,
Madiani Morales,
William Beck,
Raul Rodriguez,
Ahmed Hersey,
Jonathan Brook,
Noah Sheik,
Chase Tigan,
Dalina Abraham,
JL Swanson,
Surer Mohammed,
Krista Anderson,
Sharon Solomon,
Risto McFeely,
Hannah Burrows,
Rebecca Elias,
Joshua Bryant.
Catherine Prasad,
Presented now are the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Psychology.
Mariah Thorpe,
Delfino Dominguez,
Jared Fletcher,
GNN Hyatt,
Jeremy Garcia,
Elena Gleason.
Ashley Garza.
Kiara McMenamin.
Marissa Abbott.
Dominic Hernandez.
Madison Vreeken.
Jose Domingos Rios.
Catherine Deere.
Beatriz Mateo Victoriano.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Wilson Trammell.
Jordan Glenn Beatrice Southern.
Tiffany Chow.
Samuel Barome.
Justin Allen.
Sierra Madrigal.
Christopher Eccles.
Dashina Letitia Michelle.
Joshua Key Min.
Christina Carlton.
Sean Lawson.
Blake Genta.
Tyler Lorella.
Catherine Keenan.
Richard Miles.
Jillian Fluelling.
Adam Zeigler.
Christopher Wanquist.
Justin Krutzinger.
Stephen Warren.
Aaron Farrell.
Sergei Chachev.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of
Bertha
Science
Madrigal.
in Physics. Kayla Mitchell.
Miranda Edmonds.
Lucas Holbert.
Kirsten Westmoreland.
Andrew Bleasdale.
Madison Cole.
Skylar King.
Nicole Jones.
Keith Hillaire.
Megan Block.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Statistics. William Bonner.
Laura Van Horn.
Annalise Miller.
Leah Kendrick.
Grant Hutchings.
Alicia Burns.
Jenna Benasser.
Keavani Jones.
Kate Langsinger.
Abu Kamara.
Jarek Wick.
Bose Amasun.
Chara Leaders.
Priyanka Mahara.
Lauren Johnson.
Jacinda Allen.
Amanda Moreland.
Salmeen Ibrahim.
Molly Clayton.
Bogdan Gonsharuk.
Valerie eBay.
Allison Vick.
Laura Hester.
Greg Gallegos.
Gabriel Anderson.
Robin Alt.
Martine Ostrom.
Henry Walker.
Allison Hunter.
Gabriel Coet.
Nathan Young.
Kelly Graham.
Jimmy Fung.
Katie Henry.
Huanxin Zhu.
Trista Vieira.
Presented now are candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Comparative Ethnic Studies. Casey Fraser.
McKenna Hogan.
Rachel Ellenwood.
Justin Meyer.
Gwendalia Foisey.
Kimberly Poma.
Justin Munn.
Macrina Malish.
Celia Balderas.
Jordan Yahata.
Mirabelle Blondette.
Aiden Anderson.
Noeli Kaumpos.
Lacey Jensen.
Maya Manis.
Maritza Dominguez.
Victoria Pearl Young.
Marianto Perez.
Simone Williams.
Lanaya Peacock.
Taisha Brown L.
Samantha Croney.
Darius Lamora.
Amber Sheehan.
Kyla Burgess.
Maria Mulligan.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Women's Studies. Victoria Adelot.
Claudia Garcia.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology. Deschanay Anderson.
Catherine Nance.
Timone Taylor.
Rayma Keene.
Jada Harvey.
Haley Eckert.
Jordan Ray Ray.
Madeline Jerome.
Jasmine Flores.
Derek Thompson.
Anna Chavez.
Mariah Sepulveda Clark.
Charleston White.
Serena Harris.
Robert Lewis.
Nicole Matson.
Levi Vanderyacht.
Karina Tamayo.
John Murphy.
Destiny Murphy.
Hugo Barajas.
Brittany Taisakan Vellante.
Shyla Bass.
Vivian Bonsu.
Jason Nicholson.
Michaela Ewert.
Andrew Huff.
Jordan Green.
Pacer Saeed.
Madison Clark.
Grant McCrae.
McKenna Ralston.
Jason Edwards.
Maureen Scott.
Kaylin Roberts.
Emily Scheid.
Nicholas Jones.
Taylor Hansen.
Cindy Flores Castellanos.
Rebecca Young.
Matthew Pauley.
Zach Griffith.
Timothy Davison.
Niall Quinn.
Tara Supnet Olson.
Kaylee Richards.
Francesca Bordenero.
Lauren Gage.
Jeff Otto.
Eduardo Ayala.
Kahea Lonnie Alexander.
Isabella Rosen.
Gabriel Bell.
Delaney O'Malley.
Joseph Lutton.
Lamise Williams.
Kendra Bay.
Michelle Schomer.
Haley Watkins.
Taylor Adams.
Ellen Clark.
Amanda Rose Kennard.
Aaron Salazar.
Mackenzie Clevenger.
Sean Gervais.
Madison Roberts.
Michael Jenez.
Matthew Brandt.
Eduardo Castaneda Diaz.
Amanfil Orida.
Yadira Gonzalez Arroyo.
Gary Hansel Trujillo.
Jaime Cuellar.
Sydney Workala.
Jonathan Hubbard.
Deja Sawyer.
Cody Stevenson.
Megan Crotty.
Quinn Wells.
Sloan Jakowicz.
Joshua Guthrie.
Melissa Carbajal.
Phil Wilgus.
Kyle Murphy.
Justin Collins.
Brian Hayflick.
Menelik Bakeli.
Aria Petrucci.
Alexander Evans.
Franklin Ramirez.
Ryan Zamora.
Yannick Tovar.
Michaela Grozer.
Mariah Mendoza.
Madeline Bando.
Jacqueline Contreras.
Trevor Eckert.
Sarah Martin.
Evan Davies.
Ruby Alaman.
Tony Hayes.
Rebecca Sines.
Jordan Nigel.
Stephanie Castro.
Joshua Sweet.
Leslie Hernandez Silva.
Ellis Coulier.
Luz Mariah Vacunro.
Dustin Savardi.
Sean Ratcliffe,
Ophelia Rodriguez,
Shelby Kennedy,
Leslie Rocha Roman,
Allison Green,
Brandon Cubba,
Mara Lindstrom,
Jacob Fince,
Blake Bynum,
Malcolm Lucassen,
Rachel Hall,
Christina Hoffman,
Laura Okert,
Margaret Abercrombie,
Cassandra Adley,
Mary Morgan Bromley,
Mackenzie Hastings,
Miranda Goff,
Riley Sorensen,
Sydney Keegan,
Naya Trimble,
Annalisa Nakarato,
Widad Alciati,
Zachary Knutson,
Marta Stashnuk,
Tanner Hartsock,
Olivia Snow,
Joshua Leggett,
Nicole Madrigal,
Christopher Esquivel,
Lexi Baldwin,
Daniel Charles Lake,
Stacy Esquivel,
Michaela Perdomo,
Veronica Molina,
Nicholas King,
Alexis Fuller,
Gabriel Dunlap,
Jamie Fairbanks,
Ariel Gear,
Mariana Mendenhall,
Kyle Oliver,
Ashley Anderson,
Brianna Scott,
Ivana Kemestashaw,
Kirsten Myers,
Oliver Scott Billion,
Christopher Shen,
Sabrina Nee,
Carl Groeschel,
Tanisha Triplett,
Alan Lucas,
Tiana Clement,
Kobe Russell,
Alexandria Merrick,
Samuel Alt,
Sarah Young,
Ryan Anthony Fritz,
Josie Markoff,
Jessica Stackman,
Adeline Henry,
Kayla Roheisen,
Liana Amend,
Jillian Scott,
Catherine Polton,
Sadai Salgado Miranda,
Peyton Miller,
Kenneth Holan,
Devron Gray,
Jacob Russell,
Alexa Linville,
Zachary Miller,
Zoe Bryan,
Mason Proudfit,
Janelle Lowe,
Victoria Rosen,
Alexandra Anderson,
Benjamin Miller,
Kelly Presta,
Bianca Ramirez,
Kelsey Dammeyer,
Angela De La Rosa,
Caroline Williams,
Jonathan Knobel,
Jennifer Humbert,
Austin Koo,
Catherine Wordsworth,
Anamile Hernandez Onofre,
Amelia Neal,
Jay Parker,
Sydney Glenn,
Jennifer Barajas,
Corey Hardcastle,
Stephanie Lopez,
Sean Mitchell,
Salaia Nolasco,
Kayla Jackson,
Mia Salvarez,
Kiala Murray,
Gaganpreet Dot,
Mariah Martin,
Dennis Salgado,
Dahlia Corona,
Molly Holt,
Sin Ying Tang,
David Fridley,
Joseph Clemens,
Aldo Garcia,
Brandon Porras,
David H. Carr Jr.,
Mitchell Rorem,
Danielle Pagador,
Carlin Forden,
Mackenzie Flats,
Keenan McVeigh,
Brian Jensen,
Jessica Mebo,
Trevor Merkel,
Deborah Parker,
Laura Hewitt Adams,
Anna Skiba,
Deja Cruz,
Anna Lloyd,
Jasmine Bell,
Jennifer Lopez,
Luz Oliveira,
Alyssa Keys,
Valentina Ureta,
Angie Russell,
Kendra Bodger,
Ashley Creech,
Uriel Carmona.
Anisha Tawani,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Humanities, Lauren Larson,
Jose Manzo Casio,
Caitlin Johnson,
Karina Urquidez,
Hamza Griffin,
Portia Beatty,
Matthew Johnston,
Nigesti Tesfi.
Luis Magana Reina.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences. Lorenko Tarvin,
Ivan Sabalza,
Shirlene Griggs,
Angel Pearsall,
Kara Duncan,
Jordan Pike,
Coretta Weaver,
Ronald Harper,
Iva Foreman,
Miriam Kaloko,
Sarah Smith,
Abba Monka,
Jarrett Hogans,
Callie Goodell,
Casey Peterson,
Ramani Willis,
David Jenkins,
Jasmine Ballard,
Rebecca Summerall,
Yilun Chu,
Helen Ayala,
Brittany Helm,
Jihei Choi,
Matthew Farquhar,
Paul Sevilla,
Brandon Baker,
Brandon Villanti,
Kyle Villanu,
Mashi Watanabe,
Doug Hoyt,
Rayanne Surlis,
Jasmine Stamps,
Matthew Farley,
Jesse Joe Heisinger,
Casey Edgar,
Hio Tong Chung,
Melissa Livingston,
Alicia Escobar,
Imani Kemp,
Mary Frances Tellerick,
Dania McKenzie,
Lorenz Silva,
Diana Ranhale,
Karina Kopej Pope,
Brett Barker,
Sophie Willig,
Woo Wan Lee,
Alexis Stockwell,
Yvette Meza,
Nicole Tricky,
Jerry Wong,
Tessa Board,
Kaylee Hernandez,
Carolina Lopez,
Andrea Larson,
Rachel Fraser,
Victor Nelson Taggart,
Michaela Sullivan,
Ashley Strode,
Christina Hubbard,
Nicholas Mandel,
Huar Cho,
April Bachman,
go ahead, William Schusser,
Katie Omshank,
Ivy Peace,
Martina Harva,
now announcing Bachelor of Science in Sociology, Angelica Reyna,
Lori Vermerlin,
Zaina Chandler,
Patrice Armstrong,
Anissa Osman,
Elizabeth Lindberg,
Alexander Yankovich.
Seeing Du.
Catherine Anderson.
Addison Birsch.
Ben Nelson.
Katie Sloan.
Danielle Larson.
Danny Lynn.
Jasmine Smith.
Denise Boldman.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History, Rebecca Alexander.
Quentin Adams.
Adelena Palencia.
Timothy Bridgham.
Cassandra Ortega.
Lucy Marr.
Crystal Galvan.
Colleen Smith.
Ruby Chavez.
Crystal Crawford Doyle.
Vanessa Chavez.
Sophie Murdari.
Luis Monfeda Rendon.
Lauren Gwynn.
Olivia Cortez.
Douglas Velasquez.
Marissa Navarrete.
Sam Basford.
Emma Ostland.
Jesus Dorantes.
Christiana Person.
Justin Lehner.
Ella McDonald.
Palmer Sandell.
Ikena Irebu.
Daryl Winters.
Kendall Sharif.
Ron Moyer Edmond.
Brianna Humphreys.
Kiana Davis.
Victoria Stoddard.
Jacob Callahan.
Claire Thornton.
Danielle Wareheim.
Samantha Case.
Catherine Stoddard.
Jordan Moore.
Alicia Butler.
Seth Moore.
Charles Callison.
Mikey Noreen.
Corey Dallas.
Stephen Danick.
Trayshawn Boynton.
Michael Bennett.
Olivia Moana Yuashi.
Zachary Blankenship.
Christopher Dimry.
Tatiana Vasquez.
Emily Pearson.
Robert Richards.
Tyler Drumheller.
Kelsey Ferris.
Lena McVeigh.
Lucero Arriguin.
Eric Powell.
Taylor Oll.
Dylan Hanser.
Daniel Stanky.
Colton Teglovich.
Miles Belnavis.
Cole Madison.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Asian Studies. Anna Cole.
Lucas Falk.
Victoria Bland.
Thomas Pallur.
Gabriela Olivas.
Chi-Lok Wu. Wei Kian Chen. Jamie Shuey.
Graduates of the class of 2017, please stand. The moment you've been waiting for, you may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you have earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
And now, let's all stand and sing the Washington State University Fight Song. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Before we conclude, I want to thank the WSU community, workers, and volunteers for making today a special day for our graduates. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for their efforts. This concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party is departed and you're excused by the ushers. Honor Guard and Mace Bearer, please lead the recessional and go Cougs!
Ushers may now excuse the graduates.